Hey, everyone.
Human revolutionaries.
Hey, fellow human revolutionaries. My name's Matt Eades. Joining me is Swag Regular.
Human revolution.
And we're back doing these press starts.
Back on the wagon.
Are we on the wagon? Are we back? I still don't know if we're on the wagon or if we were off the wagon.
I think you're on the wagon when you're doing what you want to do.
Maybe we got on the wagon of not doing them.
I think for this instant we're back on the press start wagon.
We're playing Deus Ex.
Like
I hope
drinking.
I hope starting a new game doesn't undo my
I sort of have a feeling that it does.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll be playing from where I'm at then. Let's press start and see what happens.
Do we have an intro for this game? Do we want to talk about this game, or we just press and start? I don't even know.
I didn't ask for an intro.
No?
I didn't ask for these.
You don't ask for much, that's for sure. I just press start.
JPS.
I don't know. Will it erase your game?
Press and see what happens. See what it gives you. I don't think it will.
Tell me a story. Give me a challenge. You didn't ask for a challenge.
I didn't ask for a story. Give me a challenge. Great.
I really like this picture.
It's a good picture. I like him with his sunglasses deployed. Better. I think we'll get to that part.
Yeah.
But apparently this game only runs in 480i,
which is the shittiness you're seeing.
Super, super low res. I should look at the back of the case and see what it says on it.
So we're playing Deus Ex, Human Revolution.
I like this part in the beginning.
I once called this the harbinger of good games coming up this year.
Maybe.
But yeah, well, I guess you'll find out.
Maybe.
Almost. What do you mean, almost?
That guy sounds like Wesker.
The broadcast satellites are
Does he frighten you?
A few weeks of discomfort.
Yes.
And the public will be
It's a Wesker quote.
Oh. I didn't ask to be frightened. I don't know if Adam Jensen actually says I didn't ask for these.
He's said it, which is why I get it.
I think he says it to Malik a couple times.
We can't afford to wait.
But he always has some version on it.
Yeah. It's just like, I should go.
I didn't want these. I didn't ask for these.
I should go.
This wasn't what I wanted.
Going public with this discovery, Seraph is forcing our hand.
Anyways, I was super excited for this game, and now that we have our hands on it and we're pressing start, I guess you'll see what my excitement was all about.
Maybe. I'm a few hours into this game, and I'm gonna kind of discuss things as they come up.
Okay, so right now we're watching the cutscene, and it's a good way to start the game. Sort of sets the setting and I don't know, pace of the game. But my biggest thing here is that it's like a cutscene, not
like pre-rendered
cutscene, not actually in-game. And they actually have really good in-game models, which I don't understand why.
Like the in-game models look sort of weird. Even these pre-rendered ones look sort of weird. But it looks like she's cross-eyed right now.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details.
Yeah, as much as I like those.
No, we won't be going through the
What are they?
terminal.
The Bink and the
Blur
trailers.
Good night.
I don't like when games actually don't use in-game models.
Something wrong.
It's kind of jarring because they cut to a bunch of these pre-rendered cutscenes.
On that necklace, Dr. Reed,
But I mean, it's stuff that they wouldn't have put in a necklace pulling animation into their in-game model.
You've defended your research.
So this sort of makes sense. This is all probably
different.
mocap stuff.
Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big.
I
People are
know,
big.
it's
Rosetta Stone
Gee, he's
big.
gonna lose an eye on those pointy hair things.
They'll want to know how I found it.
It's just something where lots of games do them in engine. I don't understand why people don't sort of chase that bar
I want to go
and
over
do
your
them for all
security
the
plans
games.
for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're
That
just
being
rechecking
said,
data.
these cutscenes are pretty good. I like
Make
them.
it snappy.
I know we
We
just
have to actually be in
sort of
Washington
is
before you
scoffing
can
at them or
dazzle all
whatever.
those federally
There are
appointed
like
know-it-alls.
it's hard to kind of get into the game when
I hate it when he does
they
that.
they sort of pull you out of it by switching over to this
I'll walk you
cutscene
that way.
engine every however long.
Yeah, there's definitely a definitive point where it's pre-rendered and where
Like if you go look
I
at her
have
right
control.
now, like she everything looks different.
Yeah, she has robotic movements and such. And
She looks like she's like waiting for like a kiss or something.
yeah,
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
she's being coy. Anyways, let's go talk to her.
I hated this part. How you can look around, but it forces you to stay on the rails.
Why?
Uh,
I don't know.
What did you mean back there?
Half-Life
How you
much?
found it?
Follower.
Nothing.
No, Half-Life, you're in a train car at least. You can run around in the train car.
Sweet. Just
And be
that's
crazy.
totally a different thing.
That is different, because you are on a vehicle that's on the rails. Your legs are... I got these new legs
Okay.
on the rail augments.
Coming from the P-Dot cluster could be.
I didn't ask for them.
I'll double check that.
I can't believe you were asking about David.
So yeah, some more setting the pace of the I guess not the pace, but the setting.
I think I know why Declan's readings are
Really interesting story in this game. I think it's what's the word? It comes before the very first Deus Ex, right?
Yep.
I'll ask
Yep.
David to answer.
This is just in the not too distant future, our future, where they're talking about body augmentation.
You overthink everything.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but the original Deus Ex was like all about like nanomachines and actual
Clients seem to be DOD.
augmenting your body that way.
We work with teachers, doctors.
Yeah. It was... Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas this one is literally augmenting your body by using robotics, machines and such.
Like replacing an arm with... Actually, if you look around in this on the rail section, you can see like a dude running on a treadmill beside a pair of robotic legs. I think we already passed
I
that.
think I missed that.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a
But they're talking about this new augment called the Typhoon,
But I've improved its design, using
which is
micro-
kind of key to the story later, but then they just sort of forget about it.
solved through
And you can get a Typhoon if you want, but I've never put points into it.
I kind of wanted to get it just to see it, but I mean, I'm trying to do non-lethal playthrough, so that's
Yeah.
counterproductive to my goal.
I'm afraid I have to.
Also, there's a thing...
Has all the details.
I'll talk about it when it comes up. I also played this on PC
Right.
a bit,
Just about one of those things.
You're missing the point.
and
Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentation.
It isn't
doesn't
noticeably-
think faster, react quicker. They can really.
like there's some parts of it that control better on PC that I'll, like some specifics that I'll sort of talk about when we actually see one.
Here's a talk.
But it does, like, I think console is totally the way to play this game if you're gonna play it, just because of all the cover mechanics.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I don't know really how.
A lot of the like hacking and the computer stuff seems to actually work better.
There's always an
on a
unbound key
PC.
that I'm not familiar with.
It's a nice coat.
Yeah, he looks good in a coat.
They actually have a clothing line, like an Adam Jensen clothing line.
How far are you going?
Yeah, but I didn't see the coat. All I saw was like some shirts.
Can you graft sunglasses onto your face?
I think so. I was thinking about that. Where do the lenses go
I moved it.
when they like go into his skull?
Like you always said you were going
It's weird. You'll see. You'll see.
Never got around to that. Sorry.
He didn't ask for them.
about a lot of
So to catch you up on the story, if you've just been listening to our little babbling,
There's
she,
something I-
Dr. Megan something,
Ryan?
I don't know.
Richard.
Pritchard's kind of a jackass. Look at
all ready for
jacket.
There's
Jackass jacket.
I'd better hurry.
Turtleneck.
See what the hell.
That girl is a lead doctor on human augmentation. I think Adam Jensen and her have a thing going on.
Yeah, well, she was about to tell him something, and I haven't got to the part in the story where she's like, I gotta tell you something, and then Pritchard just walked in.
Wait, I forgot.
I totally thought she was gonna be like, I'm pregnant with your child or something.
You'd be surprised.
And But like he didn't tell him that. But I don't know. Just see him like, I didn't ask for this. How can I hug this child with mechanical arms?
Anyway, Pritchard's your Otacon of sorts, isn't he? Except
Yeah,
he's
your
kind of a
tech
jackass
buddy.
about it.
Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
Go right in, Adam. I turned subtitles off. Possibly an oversight for this video.
Yeah, maybe.
You should see if you can turn it back on right now. No.
Nope.
You can't even skip it if you wanted to.
Turbo. So what do you? I was listening somewhere. I think it was the Bombcast, but they were making fun of this guy's voice.
He's kind of got a funny voice. Sort of sounds like
Surfer Dude
Yeah.
or whatever they
like,
describe
hey
it.
Adam, man, like, I'm so glad you can make it. Check out my hand. You just gotta ask for one of these. You want this?
I own this company.
Just ask for this, man.
Yeah, man. And his coat looks too like polygonal. Or
I think it's supposed to
waistcoat.
look like that. Yeah, like very pointed. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like that.
It's safer and easier than anything you Darrow ever did.
Man.
Mental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6.
So I'm about to take control here. There's not much action. I honestly don't know how to shoot in this game.
Really?
I've never
I
shot
sort
a
of
bullet
line up
in this game.
I sort of line up the.
Actually,
he's got a
that's
Roomba.
lie.
Look, he's got a Roomba.
Yeah,
Straight up.
I noticed that in his office too.
Go walk over to that.
So yeah, that popped me out of the thing.
Out of the cutscene. I sort of hate how it always goes to black before there's a cutscene.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a Roomba.
Roomba. I got one of those in real life.
So do I.
Cool. Clean.
Turbo mode with the Triforce.
3:23 p.m. Hey Adam, man, like hurry up and get down there. I want to smoke this reefer, but I don't want to do it in front of my employees.
So if my most hated colors were gold and black, would I like this? Oh, I forgot the code.
What? Don't push the button. You gotta use the code?
Yes.
Do you have a...
It talks about it.
It should be in your logs.
I think he just said it
Yeah,
again.
I didn't hear him.
Oh no.
Check your logs.
I can't.
Really?
You need to know what's happening, Adam. Use my elevator.
What's the
Know
code?
the code. 0451.
0451. Okay.
Got it. Got it, boss.
It's because we got our headphones on with the mixer and we're monitoring our levels, but... See, on the computer, for all that stuff, like typing in codes and typing in passwords, you actually use the keyboard. And that's sort of cool, like when you're doing computer terminals. And in PlayStation and Xbox, you have to like putz around the virtual keyboard.
Yeah, and the world is still happening around you.
Yeah,
So if people
he just
are looking at
stands
you-
there.
Yeah, that's brutal.
But it's kind of cool to actually do it on the keyboard. It sort of, I think, sort of pulled me into the game a little bit. Pritchard, I've got this machine gun. I didn't ask for it, but where did this come from? Am I gonna help that lady?
Help you to your seat.
Oh,
That's
that's not
of
what
me.
Jensen is about. She didn't ask for that.
So you can pop in the cover and such with
Holding that one. I hate the go around corner mechanic.
Why?
Why don't they just have you get to the edge of it, go around the corner?
I like it because sometimes you're overzealous with your button pushing and you pop around a corner when you don't want to.
Oh, Barrett! Boom! There's actually a really... Where'd that blood splatter come
That
from?
was a little off.
There's a really weird glitch in this game that enemies will not shoot you through glass. Like, they'll see you and, like pace back and forth, but until you shoot and break the glass, they won't shoot you. And that was sort of
I was
upsetting.
once hiding behind a door, and Buddy was just shooting beside the door, waiting for me to come out. But he would not move to actually engage.
And he has infinite bullets.
Yeah.
That's why everybody has one bullet when you pick them up.
Yeah. So just cover mechanic. Whoa.
Stuff's kind of cool, but I mean, like, there's some times where it seems like using the dive from cover to cover button is actually slower than just walking between the covers, and I'll get spotted a lot there. And the shooting gets really easy if you just line up that sort of crosshair because your reticle always pops out right in the middle, so you can sort of figure out where the head is going to be. Yeah.
So anyways, this is the part of the game that really reminds me of Metal Gear, because these sentries will have a set pattern.
The game is like, they sort of pitched it as like, you can play however you want. Like, you want to hack through it, you want to talk through it, you want to stealth through it, that's all cool, or you can shoot your way through it. But really, like, the only option is stealth, as I'm sure we'll find out if Oliver gets detected, because it like, they mess you up as soon as they see you. It's just a couple shots and you're down. Boom. You just got experience if you had your heads-up display ogged in. There's a lot of stuff with that blind fire that doesn't seem to work very well either. Like, they can be really close, and you can be blind firing around the corner, and you won't even...
Something wrong with two guys.
Just keep going, who cares? I like the outside of this building. It's covered in that weird, like, mesh, whatever that is. Can you melee dudes yet?
No.
Oh. I sort of hate that Adam has no built-in melee. You have to get...
Oh yeah.
You have to use your augs to do it.
The worst part of this game. Explain that maybe?
We'll kind of see it once we get augs. But you get an energy bar that basically, it takes an energy up to use a melee, and in the beginning of the, like, throughout the entire game, energy is pretty hard to come by because you have to use items that you find in the world to replenish it. So, I mean, as soon as you melee somebody, pretty much you're out of energy, and then you can't do another melee, or you can't stealth, or do what you gotta do.
See, that he like warped.
I think it was that invisible chick, wasn't it? She like jumped up there. Watch that dude. She'll appear behind him. See? Pacha.
Never saw that before. Where am I supposed to go?
There's a button there. Oh. Or just through the door. I thought there was glass there for some reason. Oh no, the dude opens it as he dies. I remember that. But yeah, I mean, you have to play this game stealth. It's the only feasible way to do it, unless maybe if you're doing it on easy and take all the, like, armor augments. Maybe that would kind of get... I still don't think that would be enough to get you through it, but... And, like, as soon as one guard knows where you are, all the guards know where you are. I mean, the AI is usually actually pretty cunning. Like, they'll flank, and... It's not... The AI is not bad, except for the obvious glitches. Should just fuck these dudes up.
There's too many of them.
You CQC.
CQC at this point.
At least take your
come on.
At least take your gun out.
Move faster when it's holstered.
No, you don't, do you?
No, you don't.
I just always have my pistol out. See, we're back to pre-rendered cutscenes.
This one's a cool one.
And actually, the switch here is not bad. And like, there's some stuff they obviously couldn't do otherwise. He's messed up. I wish I had turned cutscenes on. Like, they look pretty good, but it starts to get to a point eventually where you're just like, oh, like, come on. I don't want to take the break to the cutscene again.
Then dives into a Mass Effect 2-esque
I like this. This is cool.
Lazarus Project.
This is one of my favorite parts of the game. So I don't know if what that speaks to the game, but
yeah. So that was just like a beginning intro.
Okay, is that supposed to be like Megan doing like the she looks like she's doing like a striptease or something?
I think it's just his memory of Megan.
Of Megan doing a striptease?
Yeah.
Maybe she's stripteasing while you're in surgery. That's kind of...
That beginning part served as the sort of tutorial mode, because you could dive into some tutorial videos. I've played this before, so I'm kind of experienced.
I didn't ask for the striptease. Sorry.
And then it'll boot us back into the game, and I don't know. There's quite a bit before we get into some more action. But speaking of that, how do you find the pacing of this game?
Slow. Right, like, it starts off great. Throws you into this world, and you're like, oh cool, like he's being augmented. And I mean, it's got a great title screen, but it just drops off after, I find. Especially if you want to do all the side quests, like I want to do.
I think a big deal about that is because it feels like such an action shooter. But since
in the beginning?
Since in the core of the game is an RPG. Yeah, sorry, it's an RPG, ladies and gentlemen. It's a jarring experience.
Yeah, like it... I don't know, when I'm playing through this game, there's a lot of times where... like, if you do things without getting seen, or without killing any enemies, or without setting off alarms, you get bonus experience that you can use to buy augments. But they don't make it clear that you can still get, by the end of the game, you'll have more than enough to get all the augments without doing all this stuff. So there's a lot of things where I'll, like, save right before an encounter and then go through it, and then if I get detected, I'll just reload my old save because I want those experience points.
Yeah, I've done that.
So it really, like, it's kind of my own fault, but it breaks the game up really badly, and I think it has a lot of pacing issues because of that. Like I find myself when I'm playing a lot, I'll go back, I'll do all the side quests, and then finally get back to the main mission, because you have to clear them out before you can move on, and I'll just not have any clue as to what I was doing. Like, why am I going into this police station again? Like, what's going on here? So.
Here's the part.
Sunglasses, here they come! Why'd he put them on when he got inside?
Sunglasses at night. Corey Hart.
Douchebag.
Yep.
Corey Hart.
Adam.
Yeah.
It's David.
Google it.
You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
So yeah, I touched on
We've got a situation.
if you realize that it's a sort of an RPG
Kind of a stealth.
as opposed to an action game, you kind of you can kind of prepare yourself with the pacing of it.
But they sort of like marketed it as like, if you want to play this as an action shooter game, that's cool. That'll work. Don't hack these, or the guards turn hostile against you. You gotta keep
Where's
going.
Pritchard's office?
Says it's behind you. It says it's below you. I think you went up one too many floors. Yeah.
Come on, Jensen.
And the maps are pretty big, and there's a lot of running from point A to point B, back to point A to point C, back to point A.
No fast travel. That sucks.
It hurts.
They could have at least did better with like the sprint.
Yeah, you can augment it to make it longer, but I mean, just for the you want augments that are going to help you.
Yeah, I don't want to
get more
waste
experience, right?
A praxis point on that.
They never explain it, but it does get pretty apparent that by the end of the game you will have more than enough points to get all the augments. But I don't think that doesn't come across well enough.
Something's wrong with my
So yeah, you pretty much do everything in your power to get all the points possible.
Probably. Of course, it might. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry.
So these conversations are pretty brutal. It drives me nuts.
No,
when I'm
these
ones
aren't. These ones aren't bad when you're watching them in first person. It's the ones where like it pulls back and Adam and the guy are in third person.
I guess, but this guy has no like vision locked on you.
Yeah, he's just looking around the room. It's because he disrespects you.
Yeah, this guy has no.
And then when he tries to smile, he looks like he's like
sneering.
baring his teeth, kind of.
Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
I always confront him.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen? I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
I pulled my gun out and shot him in the face at one point, and nothing happened.
There's an augment for conversations, isn't there?
Yeah.
What's that one all about?
It'll give you
Wait a second.
kind of like, it'll show all these meters, like persuasion level, and let you know if you're going in the right track. And it'll also kind of have this like little mini game where it shows you, it'll like flash up like different personality points, and you got to count whichever comes up the most often, and then you can release pheromones essentially, which is just win the conversation.
Why, Jensen?
But yeah, use the Gilroy. There's actually some conversations where the characters are like, if you use that conversation, Agami, I'm gonna punch you in the face. And you're like, ah, that's pretty awesome. So I mean, it's good that it's self-aware like that, but
the point is, if
conversations are impossible to win without it. I found I could never get the desired effect from a conversation without it.
did have Saraf's ear.
Saraf's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up.
What do you think of the voice acting?
Continuing?
I like Jensen's voice,
I sort of do,
but everybody else sounds.
now I'm not digging it as much.
Everybody kind of sounds French Canadian.
Everybody in the future.
We won't get to it in this video, but eventually you do go to Shanghai, and the Chinese accents are brutal in Shanghai. Like, they're just stereotypical, like, something you, like, would expect some racist to do. Like, hey, I saw this Chinese guy, and he's making fun of him.
Almost there.
Like, they're so bad.
Are you going to do it on this video?
I'm not going to do it on the video. I've done it on the podcast a bunch.
Here's one of these conversations with Malik, which...
I hate Malik.
The animations are just so robotic.
Welcome
and
back, Jensen.
Yeah,
Didn't
peel
think
herself
you
off the
around
side
here
of
for a
that
while yet.
helicopter.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it?
His
I was in
his animations are
top of the
robotic because
Renaissance
he's a
time.
robot now.
It's true. It's true. In the future.
6 months is a hell of a short time to come
Augmented.
back
Like,
from
like
the
what's
dead.
she doing with her hands?
You
Like,
sure you're ready for
oh,
this?
oh, say. She doesn't know what to do with her hands.
Are you suggesting I'm not?
Just asking the question.
And, I don't know if you guys know, but when I worked for BioWare, I don't want to say specialized, but I had my focus on conversation testing, so this is why it's such a big stick in my ass about it.
Like a banana.
Like a banana. But there was this, one of the producers, they made the point to let us know that if conversation seemed too overproduced, such as what we're seeing here,
I'm ready.
Great.
it just
Then let's
seems
get
like
airborne.
the character models are always have like some hand gesture to accompany what they say, and it just looks too busy. They wanted us to call the cinematic designers on that, and so watching these conversations, I'm like, God damn it, you guys! Like, this shit's way too overproduced.
Yeah. I don't think any part of this game looks particularly good. There's some like skybox stuff when you're in the bigger cities that looks pretty cool. But other than that,
I know I mentioned it before about the gold and black, but I actually really like the color scheme overall.
yeah, it's okay.
It's cool. Like, they have that gold and black.
It's supposed to be like gold and tarnished gold.
Sure, whatever. Shades of gold and black. But I really like it. It's what attracted me most, I guess.
Yeah,
When they
Feel free to
first
put us
showed it
down on
off.
the roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human.
Did you ever manage to
purists,
talk
so they
down
say.
the hostage
Purists have
taker?
been Firebombing limb
Yes.
clinics
Me
all
too.
over the country.
You should just choose fight him.
I don't think it's a
I've always
coincidence
wanted to
they
just
hit us
see
today,
like
only
how
hours
that,
after we moved
because
the Typhoon in for a
I'll wait.
satellite
I don't want to spoil this video for anyone. That'll probably be about where we call this video after this hostage scenario.
Adam,
It's pretty long, this
I know
part.
you and
It's
Well,
not if you just shoot your way through it. It's not
I
bad.
guess, yeah. I'm doing a non-lethal
goes by the name of
playthrough, so
Sanders.
I had to do this over
That's
and
him
over.
there. He's an augmented
On
Adam,
hard, no
so we
less.
can't be
Yeah.
one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
It does have a weird
So how do you
voice.
want me to handle
The
this?
voice acting in this
First
game is
priority is the Typhoon.
overall it's brutal.
Keeping SWAT out until
I
you
think the
secure
voice
it.
acting is okay. It's
As
just
far as rules of
the
engagement
animations
go, I'll
of the
defer to
models.
you.
It's sort of
Lethal
what makes it,
or non-lethal?
what kills it for me.
I can't stand I can't stand Malik's
I'm
voice.
not about to take any chances.
I can't
Lethal
stand
it is.
Seraph's
But remember,
voice.
they do have hostages,
I can't stand anybody
and I
in
hate to see any of our
Shanghai's
people get
voice.
Caught in the crossfire. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways.
Now there's a side quest in
The
here that I
labs
can never
themselves are
find where
pretty
you have to
open.
actually find
High ceilings.
the hostages like in the offices.
You didn't find them?
something
I
you
can
use
never
from
find them.
distance?
There's a
Or up
point
close?
up top. What did you pick?
I always pick distance. Or no, I always took a tranquilizer rifle.
The closer the better, I think. That way I'll be sure they stay down.
6
got
bullets,
it.
huh?
No.
The Typhoon should be in the
Why they call me
factory
Ocelot.
labs. But Pritchard will tell you more as you go in.
And yeah, like why does he only give you 5? Here, take this revolver, but I'm not going to give you enough bullets to fill the
Keep your eyes
clip.
open for hostages. Free 'em if you
There's one
can.
bullet
The
missing out of this
Typhoon
box.
is your number
Yeah, I was
one
just shooting it in the
priority.
air before we took
I test
off.
fired
That's
it.
how I
Help
signal
with
Malik.
agencies.
I only
And if we don't deliver
Shoot
to
at the
them,
helicopter.
I only brought
still a
6
secret.
bullets.
Well,
Sorry, I knew
sure
we were
you'll
going
get
on
the
this
job
op
done
too,
What do
and
you tell me you can't do it?
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Man?
yeah, man, you need more bullets, man. What a lens flare, like bloom on everything in this world.
That's how the future is.
I got my bloom augments put on my eyeballs.
Everything's so bright to you.
Yep.
Did you ask for those?
Yeah, I did actually.
See, I like him better with the jacket. I don't know why he takes it off for ops.
Yeah, I like him when he doesn't have the vest on. He's just like maxing and relaxing at him, except he's still got these bionic arms.
And relaxing at him.
So yeah, there's like ammo is super precious in this game because
Yes, it
everyone you
is.
kill only has 1 bullet on them. Like a bullet in the gun and a bullet on them. And there's an inventory management system which fucking can't stand inventory management.
Jensen,
Don't jump,
it's
you'll
me,
die.
Pritchard. Where are you?
Yeah, he can't land for anything.
Your
No.
point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis.
Okay, so now that I got my AUGs, I can do
Melee.
melee
Got
attacks.
a radar.
But like he mentioned earlier, in the top left you have your energy batteries, and you can only melee when you have those.
The last one will recharge, but until you augment it, it recharges slow. I was gonna hear you. Are you gonna kill him or are you gonna non-lethal it?
And kill him.
It's loud. Oh, get him! So you can either, if you just tap it, you'll do a non-lethal takedown. If you hold it, you do a lethal one like that.
On the plus.
See, it was so loud that now this other dude's coming over to see what was up.
Hey, I'm on it. On the plus, they do have really cool cutscenes.
Yeah, but there's 2 of them. So we've already seen half the killing cutscenes in the entire
Like
game.
3, aren't there?
Okay, sorry, a third. Using up your energy already, huh?
Showing the folks at home what they
Yeah.
got to look forward to.
I actually usually use the non-lethal ones.
So do I.
I think they're faster. So you don't have as much, because the world still goes on around you when you're in those cutscenes.
Yeah, so if people are coming at you and you take the time to kill them, or
Grab those pistols.
get the cutscene, we'll try to save up some energy so that we can see a non-lethal.
Like stun darts in here, something useless. Really, you just pick up everything? I just leave all the crap. There aren't like merchants are too few and far between. I found to warrant picking up stuff just to sell.
Sure, maybe.
And money, unless you're using the Typhoon, money becomes pretty much useless. Like right now,
Yeah, you think?
I've never had to use money. There's actually an alternate route around this. Did you know that?
Yeah, going up top and
Yeah,
setting
on
up
the
the boxes and
roof.
such.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm here to kill these mothers.
These mothers. Shoot this guy in the face.
I want to show them a non-lethal takedown.
I hope it's the shoulder tap one. It's one of my favorites. Tap tap. Boom. Yep.
Oh, asking you shall receive.
Sucker punched.
That's That's what Adam Jensen's all about. He has no melee,
Yeah.
but he loves to sucker punch guys.
So now that you're out of energy, you cannot melee people. Or turn invisible, or see through walls, or run silently.
Oh no.
Oh, shoot him! You got no... Oh, there's an explosive barrel right beside you. I never asked to take cover.
Oh no.
Take cover, you tard. Gotta shoot from cover. It's like the only way to hit him. You just wasted 4 bullets.
4 bullets. Enough to kill anything that moves.
I think 1 might be enough in this case. Hey, grenade right there.
The door worked just fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to...
Oh, Pritchard, so naive. Thinks they want the Typhoon. How many, like, as you get every 5,000 experience points,
You get a
praxis point, yeah, and
which
you can,
is what they use to,
like, level up, basically.
yeah, upgrade your, or choose a new augment.
And you can find them around the world. Apparently, I've only ever found 1. Tap, tap. Boom. Why'd you break his arm, Adam?
So yeah, you gotta hide the bodies or else they'll see them and go into an alarm state.
Why did that guy have a tranquilizer dart on him? Look what I found! Lift that box up. You can throw boxes at people, and you can use them as cover, which
Yeah, I
I've
think
never
that's cool.
ever done, actually, but...
I used a photocopier as cover once. Like
In the
mobile
police
cover.
station?
Yeah.
That police station's hard.
Oh my god, that's the part I'm stuck on.
There's like these weird difficulty spikes in the game, and they're kind of upsetting me, because I'll just get stuck on a part for literally hours and hours and hours.
I'm gonna get noticed, aren't I?
Oh. I've never gone, I don't know which way you're going. I always came in up top. And what's that guy doing? Coke off that box? That guy's gonna see. I'll hide behind this chain link fence.
So yeah, I know I got caught earlier, but that was only 1 dude, but if I get noticed by any of these guys, they'll swarm me and I'll just die. So, like Eades said, the key to it is being stealthy.
That sort of sucks, because there's a lot of points where I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna shoot up this orphanage or wherever I am.
What the?
You can just walk behind these guys. They never turn around. But if you were to go and hack that computer, they would see you, because you stand up. Tap, tap. Non-lethal, walk away. Non-lethal, hack the computer. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. He had his fists gel padded.
When you see what we find in here,
They'll actually, the catch with non-lethal is they'll wake them up if
If they see him.
yeah, if he sees the corpse. But then they're not like I got punched out by this dude. They're just like, oh, must have dozed off. Why is my arm broken? I must have fallen on it when I dozed off.
That's sort of like Metal Gear-esque. There's a lot of parallels to Metal Gear in this. For better or for worse, I guess, but, oh no.
Conk grenade these fools.
What did you say?
Concussion grenade.
Conk grenade?
Conk. Concussion.
I am unfamiliar with this term.
I just made it up.
It's pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you. Seraph and I made it up.
Did you ask for that one?
We were smoking bowls. So, you know, we need to abbreviate the word concussion. It's caused us too many ops because we have to say the whole word. You're right. Conk.
You're right, man. That's leggy.
That's
That's leggy.
you know what else causes us a lot of ops? Legitimate. That word's too long too. Oh, that guy's totally gonna hear that.
Throwing bow cuts.
He's coming out.
Come on, buddy. We gotta go.
No, he's coming out.
Oh,
Right
no!
there. Shoot him. Get...
Oh!
Oh.
There's a conk grenade.
You don't have a melee though, so you still gotta shoot him. Executioner style.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my
I also
override codes
haven't
aren't
gotten
working.
far enough to warrant
Someone
any of
changed
this,
the
but I
protocols.
just want the record to show that I think Pritchard is going to be like a double
Until
agent.
I find this particular breach and fix it,
Or there's
you'll
going to be a
have
mission where you have to
manually.
choose whether he's a double agent or not, like kill him or let him live. There's got to be something with him, because he's just such a, like...
So there's a hacking minigame, and I wish it was the same one from Bioshock, but it's
Two?
not.
This hacking game's not bad. I like this one. You can... Did you know you can hack 2 nodes simultaneously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't quite know exactly, like, what to do.
So it'll be like all these folders are just from point A to point B, and your object is to get from your sphere
This
to
one,
the green sphere.
to that one.
And if you mouse over one of these folders, it'll and hold square, it'll be like chance of detection. So that means that 60% of the time, the computer's gonna realize you're in there, and it's gonna start trying to get to your sphere. And basically, you have to race to that sphere before it gets to your sphere. And you can like, there's like fortify where you can make it harder to capture a node for the computer, and all this. And, like, you don't need that one. That does nothing for you.
I know, I'm just showing them.
See, now you have 34 seconds, apparently. So if you fortify that folder. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you have to unlock it. Oh, that's weird. But see, it raises the difficulty for the computer. And, but it is simultaneously making it harder for you to hack things that it goes through. And you can also find different sorts of nodes where they can give you, like, experience or money for hacking them. So, it's not bad. It's not a bad way to do it.
Because they get more complicated than that, and...
They're always quick, though. They're always, like, within 20 seconds, you'll be done a hack, or you'll have failed the hack. But then you gotta wait a minute, because it locks you out. Which is kind of cool to, like, add realism, I guess, but at the same time, I sort of hate that mechanic. Just go, man. We got a motor to Zeke Sanders.
So, remember when you said you couldn't find the hostages?
Yeah.
They're up there.
Oh. Just leave them, man. We don't got... We never asked to save hostages.
I think our boss asked us to save hostages.
No, he said don't.
Did he?
Yeah, he's like, the Typhoon's a priority, man. Like, just get to the Typhoon, you know. So there's security systems as well.
Oh, they've seen me.
Yeah, you're already alarmed. But no, they haven't. They're not. Just the one dude behind you is alarmed. Oh, he knew someone was here. Now they're hostile. So now you should just fucking run. Run, brother. Get this guy. Oh, he's gonna kill you. Oh, I thought you died. See, that cut the black. Oh, there's another guy right there.
Oh, no.
That cut the black is so dumb. And you put your guns down after. I hate that.
There's... For the polish that it looks like it has, there's not much polish to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, like, if... It seems like if a QA team would have spent a bit of time with this game, they could have realized, like, this isn't a fun way to do this. We could do this better.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about QA, and a lot of times it gets overlooked. And you'd think that a game like this would have had pretty strenuous QA, but you can see where at some points, people will just be like, God damn it, really?
Yeah. Like, there's one encounter later in the game where the only way... there's so many guys that just charge into this room that you're locked in, and you have to knock them all out, and the only way I could do it was... I happened to have a big concussion grenade on me that I could just lob into the middle of them. It's actually a gas grenade.
G grenade.
Ga grenade. Ga gurney. But, that was the only way I could beat it. But I was... Before that, like, I was stuck on that part. Like, okay, I'm gonna try and hack this computer and see if it lets me control some turrets or I'm gonna try and stealth my way out. And like, they always say, like, you can do this any way you want. Oh, you're fucked. Oh, fucking giving away your position.
Uh-oh, don't holster it.
You got one bullet left.
That's all I need.
Sprint!
Ah, jeez.
We're not gonna have time, actually. We're already running kind of long.
Are we?
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Okay, give me one more shot.
One last attempt.
More shot for the viewers.
It's just more proof that we don't script a goddamn thing over at Manatank.
No.
Over at MT. We could call these MTPs. Mana tank press starts. Well,
Heard it here first. That's the genesis of these of the title.
Jeez Louise.
Okay, well, if this is the last bit of it, let's I don't know, do we rate these?
On a scale from 1 to Super Jesus
Okay.
has traditionally been what we've done. I mean, we've been gone for a month, so we could change that up.
So go ahead.
I'm gonna wait for you to fail. I know what I want to rate mine. I'm gonna give you some time to think about what you want to rate it, because
I suck at these.
Why did that dude just have revolver ammo sitting on his desk?
Oh, look, that works out. Especially if I get caught. Who sees me?
I don't know. Just go. Oh, you're fucked. Just keep going. He's only alarmed. You're okay. He'll come in and poke his head around and be like, uh-oh. Oh, what was that? You're okay. Still alarmed. Now the alarm sees you. Now you're fucked.
Oh, there's 2 of them!
Shoot the other guy. Shoot him quick.
Oh.
Embarrassing. Upsetting.
Well, sorry, folks.
I am gonna, on a scale from 1 to Super Jesus, I'm gonna give this. I didn't ask for this game. I didn't ask for this. That's what I'm gonna give it.
I asked for this game. I asked for it a lot, actually. I was looking forward to it. I bought it. Smelled the manual with a lot of enthusiasm.
Kind of disappointing.
Smelled like a winner to me. But after spending a few hours with it, I suck at this rating system. I can never
Not
think of anything.
creative is why.
Yeah.
I just like watching you flounder around.
I give it just a human, not a complete revolution, but a human uprising, failed uprising.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Let's make monkey revolution. Deus Ex.
I had to help you along with that one.
Terrible.
That was an assisted rating.
In all seriousness, yeah, like I was looking forward to this. Playing a few hours into it, there's a lot of difficulty spikes, and yes, there's a bunch of different ways to get around certain objectives, but sometimes it's not too apparent, and it seems really circumstantial to me.
Yeah, we didn't get to any of that circumstantial stuff, but there's a lot of like certain paths that you will only be able to go through if you have that augment.
Yeah, quick example would be there's a floor that's electrified, and sure, you could pass it if you had the augment that allows you to pass through electrical floors.
But otherwise, you can't. I figured out how to pass them, but otherwise, you can't pass them.
I don't know, do you have a guided missile? That's how my buddy does it.
Nikita missile flies through, shoots it up.
That's
gonna do it. Press start on Deus Ex.
Deus Ex.
Everybody's French Canadian in the future.
Everything's black and gold in the future.
And Swagger still can't come up with good ratings.
I'll work on it.
Yeah. See you guys next time.